Hello and welcome to this unboxing and review. Today we're going to be looking at this 1/6 scale mini arcade machine by New Wave Toys. This is part of their RepliCade line of mini arcades. This is the Asteroids Overhaul Edition. This was limited to 500 pieces worldwide. They also produced a normal edition of the Asteroids mini arcade machine. I ordered these, pre-ordered these at the same time. I also did an unboxing and review video of the normal edition of Asteroids. I'll leave a link below in the description if you care to watch that video. And these actually were produced not as a Kickstarter project as New Wave Toys normally does. The Centipede and there are additional other units, they've always started them as Kickstarters, and usually the price is very low. But these were pre-sale. Took advantage of. I think I've gotten every mini arcade New Wave Toys has produced so far, and you can see this box is pretty cool. It almost shows a replicate almost of the similar to what the full size arcade, I'm assuming, the machine would have come in a box. So this kind of replicated in a smaller scale. So it's kind of nice of that and details like that, and show the dimensions and all that on the box. And there it is, really well packed. You can see it's multi-layered, and they also have a shrink wrap on it. And we'll just pull this right out of the box, and I'm going to probably skip the removing the shrink wrap just for time, and also don't want to bore you guys on that. So we'll just kind of look at this particular box and kind of up close and detail. There it is. The shrink wrap is off. It's kind of unique. What I'm pointing there is these boxes, pretty cool. They're actually glow in the dark. You know, it's kind of neat about these boxes. This is kind of the first time I've seen this where New Wave Toys has done that. So where it says Asteroids and all the yellow outline there, it's all glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. And you can see there all the different languages, just showing all the specs and features of this particular unit. And they open up from the side, and it's kind of cool. They actually have acrylic, more artwork, kind of wraps around in the inside, which is a really nice touch that New Wave Toys has done. And here's the instructions and some of the little bonus items they actually include. This is the first, this Asteroids, and for people not familiar with the Asteroids, it came out in November 1979 from Atari. And these are authentic playable little arcade machines using the same ROM that a full-size arcade machine does. And this right here is a bonus option. People might not exactly know what the heck it is, but I guess it's a Willis overlay control panel. I guess back in the day when control panels were needed replacing, they would include those. And here's also the little tokens that New Wave Toys always includes with their mini arcades, which is really cool. And there is the instruction manual. And I think this is only, the first page is always a couple pages are in English, kind of showing how to get into the menus and all the other good operational stuff. And then the rest of the manuals in different languages. And there's the back, officially licensed from Atari. And this has a built-in rechargeable battery, so there is a USB cord included with all these units. What the heck happened here? Upside down 3D bezel. This is number 341, limited edition of 500. New Wave Toys, great customer service. They were actually able to get me a replacement unit. And this just recently arrived. So we'll take a look at this and see if they corrected that issue. But apparently it's not. This is the first time I've had some quality issue that extreme, where they put the bezel upside down, that 3D bezel. So you can kind of see that. Was pretty. I was taken back by that. And I do have to send back the other unit back to New Wave Toys, so they actually, even though it's limited edition, they were able to get replacement units. They were out of replacement units, so I had to wait a while. They had to ship this direct from the manufacturer, and you can see their bezel is correct on there. So, yeah, that was disconcerting to have that from the manufacturer QC issue, that big of an issue there. But New Wave Toys, they did some really good customer service and got me a replacement unit as fast as they could. And you can see I just pointed out that the side panels from the Overhaul Edition compared to the normal edition, you can see if you look at the other video, The graphics on the side are a little more muted, and it has the T molding in blue. That's kind of offset, makes it different. And also the control panel is kind of dull, and there's a cigarette burns or whatever, kind of grungy on it. And then also that metal coin door opens up. And we'll just take off this green film here, making sure the screen is in perfect condition. And that is number 475 or 500. So I was kind of curious if I would get another, when I got the replacement, if it would be numbered like this. But I guess they did have some additional ones. And there is the back. And one little thing I want to note, those little stickers there, there are screws behind that. So if you have to take that apart, you can always take it apart. But it wouldn't, there's really no reason for to do that. But just in case someone was wondering what those stickers are, there are screws hidden under there. And there's the volume control. That is the charge light. And that is the power on off button right there. We'll do a real quick comparison. Since I do have the unit that I'm going to be sending back, still haven't, just got the return label recently. Just kind of noticing the unit on the left is the replacement. I'm just pointing there. You can kind of see a little bit difference on it. So it's actually, it looks like the replacement unit and the unit to the right that has the upside down bezel. And actually, this is more of a correct color. I don't know if that was intentional, but the surround, it kind of all blends in. So the replacement unit is definitely a remarkable improvement on the original unit I did, on at least on the coin door. Just seeing the other side seems more shiny and a little bit more off compared to the rest. Everything else here is more dull. You can see it in a point there. It kind of matches the whole, even on the surround around the door. And let's power it up. You can see right there. You can see the little light in the coin door lights up there. Shows you it's turning on. There is the startup screen with the New Wave Toys logo. And there is the Atari logo. And you can see and notice also the marquee turned on. So the next thing we're going to do, we'll get to the main menu screen, which is the right button on the coin door. Just press that. If you want to turn on the marquee, you can see that. And pretty much you can press any of the top buttons. It's going to turn it on and off. Do the left coin button to scroll through the different options in the menu. Show you kind of demonstration of the demo of the gameplay. It's been a while since I played, so I'm pretty rough with this asteroid. So please don't mind me dying too often in this. So we're going to just show really quick some gameplay here. Despite the QC issue with the upside down 3D bezel, overall the unit is pretty very, very well done, made. I know that was just a major snafu on the manufacturing part, but gotta say, New Wave Toys, their customer service was stellar. At the time I put in the ticket, tell them what the problem was, and they responded. Got me a replacement unit where they were out of replacement units, so like I said, they had to directly ship them from the manufacturer. Got that in, inspected it. They followed up, making sure everything was good. And after I told them it was tested out, everything was perfect, they sent me a return shipping label. And so I've got to ship that unit back to them soon. Like I said, right now the weather out here is pretty, a lot of big snowstorms, so might be another week before I return it. My overall impression is New Wave Toys has hit it out of the park once again. Everything about this unit is top notch. I hope this video was informative and entertaining. And as always, thank you for watching and your support. If you have not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Until the next one, take care.